everybody go? Dad? Hello? Hello? What time is it? The field trip was supposed to end at 4. Did he really leave without me? I guess I'll call him. She pats her pockets. And he has my phone. Dad! Oh, maybe the receptionist desk has one. Internal and emergency calls only. I guess I'll just walk home. Huh? Why is it locked from the inside? Oh no, this must be how they catch bad guys who come here to steal. I bet I already stepped on a bunch of security lasers. I'm a criminal. It's all over. Well, time to turn myself in. 9, 1, 1.
Hello, this is the cops.
Hi, I'd like to go to jail.
Greetings, sweet jazz museum! We're the Bonsai Blasters, and we're here to rob you blind!
Could you hold, please?
Okay.
Wake up! You've got a lot to do today. Feel proud and wipe your eyes, cause they stifle the yawn. You stayed up till dawn, let's see what you've been working on. It's gone! Keep in mind the deadline is closing in. Your byline, the headline, they're in the bin. Uncompleted, all deleted. What's going on? You'll have to crunch and work till done till you die. Cut out the corners, cross the T's and dot the I's. Whip out the white, but keep it in good taste. Just so that no one will ever know it's defaced. Epithet Erased.
Episode 1. Quiet in the museum. Dad!
Yeah. What is it, Molly?
People are staring.
Oh, come on. I'm just trying to jazz up the tour. This is sweet Jazz City after all. Put some pep in your step with an epithet.
Sir, your school only booked me for 2 hours. Can you please quiet down?
Oh, yeah. Sure thing. You got it.
Okay. Epithets. Rare powers. Some people got 'em, some people don't. Do you know what it's called when someone doesn't have an epithet? A Monday, that's right. Of course you know, you're not 6. And if you have an epithet, you're inscribed. Each inscribed person has a unique word attached to their soul that lets them do stuff. Now, show of hands, who here is inscribed?
Oh, Molly, little girl right here, ma'am.
Oh, great. Wow, you must be very lucky. Only about 1 in every 5 people have an epithet. What can your epithet do?
Go on, Molly. Go on, tell the lady.
Oh, nothing much. It's dumb.
Come on, kid. Work with me here. I'm not hourly.
No, I mean, it's actually dumb.
Okay. Anyone else here have an epithet? Anyone at all?
Oh, I do! I have an epithet, Lady Mara!
No. Anyone else?
Oh, pick me! I can tell them my epithet!
No, Windus, it's fine. I can just move on with the tour.
I want to know what his epithet is!
Well, want no more, children, for my epithet is Barrier! And it allows me to make barriers!
Isn't this exciting, Molly? Woo! Hold on to that energy. You're gonna need it for the night shift.
What? But you said you'd be home tonight. I ran the store yesterday and the day before that. I was gonna catch up on homework.
Oh, come on, Molly. I'm doing the field trip chaperone thing today. I already punched my parent card. That means I get the rest of the day off.
But...
Oh, this is hard work, kiddo. I mean, look at all these worksheets we gotta fill out. What is an epithet? Oh, it's pretty advanced stuff.
I'm the one who filled them out, though.
Yeah, and I got tired just watching you. In fact, give me your phone. I want to play games. This school stuff is so boring. Am I right? This guy knows what I'm talking about. High five.
Don't touch me.
Seriously, though, give me your phone.
Okay. She hands it over.
Cool! He begins playing an obnoxiously loud phone game.
It seems your tour group is not very interested in your tour.
Of course they aren't. This stuff is so basic, it's insulting.
But it is our duty as museum guides to make sure the guests have as enjoyable a time as possible, Lady Mira.
I told you to stop calling me that.
I know! Hey, children! Who wants to hear a story about a magic artifact? Yes! It is a special necklace called the Arson Amulet. And I am told that it can steal a person's epithet.
Shut up!
I bet something like that would be pretty valuable. Valuable enough that somebody might even want to try and steal it.
That exhibit isn't public yet.
I'm sorry, Lady Mira. I thought it would spice up your boring epithet tour. Because it is a necklace that steals epithets.
How about I stick to giving tours and you stick to moving boxes?
Very well. I shall do it with gusto!
Hey, free treasure! Let's get it! Yeah!
You'd better pray that amulet wasn't in there.
I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but at least the children are happy.
Get away from there, you little goblins! Ow! Don't bite me! Hey, chaperone! Don't just stand there! Do something!
Uh-huh. Oh, good call. Can't let them get all the good stuff. He swan dives into the pile. Treasure!
Worry not, Lady Mira. I shall gain their attention another way. Children, look! My epithet is barrier!
Oh, you've got my attention. Dad! Help!
I'm doing my best! Perhaps if I flex even harder!
Dynamite
Too loud! Ah! That's better. Hey, Dad, I'm gonna go take a walk, okay?
Huh? What? Molly, you know I can't hear you when you're silenced. Oh, well, more for me. Pull me under again.
Sorry. Molly runs off to the empty end of the hall looking for somewhere quiet to rest. But as she does, her steps become uncertain. Her legs start to wobble and her eyes suddenly feel heavy. Why am I so tired? I guess I was up running the toy store the last 3 nights. And tonight. And maybe if I just sit down for a second.
Epithet Erased. Mine is barrier.
Epithet Erased.
The museum will be closing in 5 minutes. Please make your way to the exits. Now.
Finally! Freedom! Check it out! I totally nabbed this cool sword! I bet this thing is like super cursed!
Let's throw it at girls.
Ha! Yeah!
Hang on. Feels like I'm forgetting something. Keys, wallet, phone. Keys, wallet, phone. 2 phones. No wallet. Well, that's 3.
Attention! The museum is now closed. If you are still in the museum, get out.
Look upon us and fear, museum goers! He menacingly walks over to the potted plant and, to show that he is a certified bad dude, kicks it as hard as he can. Yep, shoot that. Aha! That's right. Just a little taste of what happens when you mess with us. Oh, it hurts to walk. Behold, your worst nightmare in all its dark glory. He dramatically flips around, but he turns too fast and his cape kinda just smacks him in the face. I, Giovanni Potage, fearless leader of these bonsai blasters, have come to steal your precious treasures. Tremble before me! Hey! Where is everyone? That was a really cool entrance and we broke through the glass and everything.
I think the museum is closed for the day.
They must have heard we were coming and run off. After all, we're not just any thieves. We're the Bonsai Blasters! The baddest of the bad. Pose with me, minions!
They do. It's bad, all right.
Hi, I'd like to report a robbery.
Hey, stop that! He reaches back and a roiling ball of red liquid forms in the air. He chucks it at the phone and it clatters across the floor.
Hello? Hello?
This is my first mission as a bonsai captain, and I won't let some little tattletale ruin it. How'd you like the taste of my epithet, little girl?
It's pretty good, actually. Is this tomato basil?
Thank you, I seasoned it myself. Out! I mean, no! It's lava! Or acid! Love! Acid!
It tastes like soup. Is your epithet soup? Sir? I'm sorry. I know it's rude to ask, but you are attacking me and all.
You dare undermine the great Giovanni Potage? Oh, I see how it is. I bet you must think your epithet is really something, huh?
Oh, no. You don't have to worry about that. It's dumb. No threat at all.
Aha! So you do have an epithet. Teleports behind you. He grabs her by the scruff of her bear hoodie and holds her aloft like a baby kitten. Another foe effortlessly defeated by Giovanni Potage. You're lucky. I don't have time to toy with you today, little girl. I've got treasures to steal. Come, my minions, to the vault! Or wherever museums keep their stuff. Oh, hold up. Flamethrower. Car crash. Ben, you stay here and guard this girl. We can't have her calling the cops or whatever.
Oh, but I wanted to see the treasure.
Oh, yeah? Well, I wanted to rob the museum at the stroke of midnight, Ben. But someone couldn't fit it into his schedule, and we had to do it in the afternoon. So now this girl is here, okay? Crusher, Spike, Darkstar, you're with me. He sits Molly down in the secretary's chair and ties her up with some duct tape. You stay here. Be good.
Okay.
Evil! 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 Evil!
Man, I can't believe we don't get to steal anything. This sucks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Ben.
It's not my fault. Mom said she wouldn't drive me around past 5. It wouldn't be a problem if I had a ride car crash.
Oh, here we go. You crash one car 4 times and suddenly it's your name.
You're such an idiot.
Well, this isn't so bad, I guess. Maybe if they finish their robbery quick enough, they can give me a ride home. I might even make it back in time for work.
Hello!
Molly casts a nervous glance at the bonsai blasters. He doesn't look like they noticed him. She casts a silence bubble around herself and scoots her chair over to the man. Mr. Tour Guide, what are you doing?
Well, Lady Mara and I are the only guards here tonight, so I was instructed to make sure no one else was here. Then I looked on the cameras and saw that you were here. And now a lot of people are here. And the entrance exploded. And you know what would fix that? A barrier!
No, shh, they'll hear you. See those guys? They're bad guys.
Bad guys?
Yeah, I need to get home. Can you get me out of this chair? I'm using my epithet so they can't hear us, but we only have so much time until they turn around.
Of course, small girl! Barrier! He forms a small barrier the size of a donut in his hand and begins smacking it lightly against the tape like a caveman. My barrier doesn't seem to be sharp enough.
Can you try ripping it with your hands?
Oh, that is a good idea. The barrier disappears and he begins removing the tape. Bad guys, eh? Lady Mira won't like this. She won't like this at all. I must deal with them for her.
I'm sure they'll leave after they're done stealing things.
I cannot allow that. I am an honorable warrior. I must fight anyone who opposes my lady's wishes. He finishes ripping the tape off of Molly. Hey you! Bad guys!
They can't hear.
My name is Indus Tarbella, and I challenge you to an honorable duel!
They can't hear you.
Pardon?
They can't hear you. My epithet makes things quiet. We're muted right now. Sorry.
Oh, how do I...
Just step a little that way.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You there!
Huh?
You are bad guys, and so I challenge you to an honorable duel!
Who the heck is that?
And how did he get so toned?
Doesn't matter. He challenged us, and nobody messes with the Bonsai Blasters! We accept your duel, unreasonably buff stranger! Bonsai Blasters, form up! Hi-ya!
A battle of posing, is it? Very well, I accept! Ha! Indus poses! His rippling muscles catch the light of the evening sun! He looks downright majestic. Ha!
Nobody is a bigger poser than us. Flamethrower does male cheerleading on weekends.
Come on, man. Don't tell him that.
There's no reason to be ashamed of it, dude.
Yeah, man, you're really good at it.
Shut up. Fine. Whatever. Just form up. Ah!
Most impressive.
Huh, you're pretty good yourself. Seems like we're an even match.
This is so weird.
You, little girl, judge us. Which one of us is the better poser?
Mr. Barrier?
Ha! Victory! The first strike is mine!
Wait, is he Mr. Barrier, or...
Ah! It appears I am stuck.
No! Flamethrower! He had the coolest name.
Could I be Flamethrower now?
You'll get a cool name when you earn one, Ben!
Oh, I know. How about Kid Puncher?
Why would you call yourself Kid Puncher? Oh, I'm the kid. Oh no.
Quickly, small warrior! Defend yourself!
But my epithet can't really attack. It just makes things quiet or stupid. She grabs a box of thumbtacks off the secretary's desk and chucks them across the floor. These are now thumbtacks.
Whoa! Hey! Not cool. That's super dangerous. They lean down and begin carefully picking up the tacks.
Boss says safety is important.
Yeah, how are we supposed to beat up a small child with all these thumbtacks in the way?
Wait, I know! What if we go around the thumbtacks?
Uh-oh. In case you're looking for feedback from a focus group, I just wanted to say that Kid Puncher is kind of an underwhelming bad guy name.
Haha, and now we have a hostage.
A hostage? No! A classic bad guy maneuver! I am powerless to save her.
I'm sorry.
Do not give up, tiny warrior! You must never give up! Remember, you have your epithet! Surely there must be some way it can help you!
Okay. There is this one thing I can do, I guess. I'm not really supposed to use this on people, though.
Wait, what was her epithet again?
I think she said it was stupid?
No, I said it was dumb!
Hey, why'd you let go of her? What did you do?
It worked? Okay, it worked! You are a car, and you're out of control, and you really want to hit that guy!
Ben looks at car crash.
Ben? Buddy?
Ben stares with blank eyes. Eyes one might compare to headlights.
Beep, beep. No, not again. Beep, beep. Ben, you idiot! Beep.
Wow, I can't believe that worked.
Good work, young warrior. Can you help free me from this wall?
I'd like to, but I don't know if the laws of physics will allow it.
Do not worry. Lady Mara says laws are merely suggestions.
That's gonna be a lot to clean up. Maybe we should call the police.
Oh no! I have been explicitly told not to call the police for any reason.
Really? But what about those other guys who ran deeper into the museum?
There are other guys? Oh no, I have to hurry. As Lady Mara's faithful bodyguard, I cannot allow those ruffians to get their hands on her! Come!
Wait! Can I at least use your cell phone?
Epithet Erased.
Epithet Erased.
Oh, so this is where the museum keeps all of its valuables. No employee's only sign is strong enough to keep us out. All right, lady. Hand over your treasures.
What, just like all of them? What's your plan here? You just gonna waltz out of here with a literal metric ton of exhibits on your back?
I don't know. Just the cool ones, then.
Just the cool ones. You dopes didn't think this through at all, did you? What a waste of my time.
We'll show you. I've brought the best armed bonsai blasters money could buy.
Oh yeah? And how much does your allowance buy you?
Free. I think that's pretty obvious. Stupid lady can't even count. All right, boys, take aim.
They leveled their pea shooters at her.
Fire!
Hang on. What happened?
I'm afraid your bullets have no chance of reaching Lady Mara. For my epithet is barrier!
Indus, how did you sneak in so quietly? You never do anything quietly.
So, we can't hit you from a distance, huh? No problem. Giovanni takes out a wooden bat with a knife taped to it and crouches down. Steam begins to hiss off of his body.
Where did he go?
Teleports behind you. I'll show you what happens when you underestimate Giovanni Potage! No! Lady Mara! Huh?
I thought you might try that. Hi. I dumbed down your attack?
Lady Mara, I couldn't protect you. I am a failure.
What just happened?
My epithet lets me dumb down any pain you feel. Could I please borrow your cell phone? I asked your friend, but I don't think he has one. Or knows what they are.
Dumb down my... Indus, grab her.
As you wish, Lady Mara.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just following orders.
Why do I feel like I'm being ignored?
Because you are. We've got limited time here, and you're not worth it. Indus.
He hoists Giovanni up in the air and tosses him back towards his minion.
Boss!
Indus, scattergun.
No! My boys!
Now do me a favor and pass out. I don't want anyone else interfering while I rob this museum.
Huh?
In the dead of midnight, someone's creeping down the hall. See those yellow uniforms? We're the ones who got it all. We might trigger an alarm, but we never come to harm, because before the cops can catch us, we can call my mom. We're great at crime.
Beware our evil plans.
Yeah, we're great at crime.
I never wash my hands.
The boys in blue are here for you. There is nothing they can do. These scruffles can't skedaddle up a creek without a paddle.